What's up, everybody? Midnight! How are you doing? Oh, goodness. What's going on? I am like... Today, I've got so much done. I had to, like, redo this entire room. Oh, my God. That's Douglas. Guys, that's Douglas. Oh, my God. There he is. There he is. There's Douglas. We have Douglas spotting. Douglas fur. He's Douglas fur. He's a little man in a big, big world. He's a little cutie, just wants to be heard. But he is scared all the time. Also, look at this. Watch this. Watch. Hi. Hello. Hello. Why you jump down? He jumped down. I do have pants on, just so you know. I just realized I just got arm cold. Why are you? Why are you? Camera, what you doing? But yes, Douglas is officially he's officially in the house. He's officially coming out for stream time. I do not look like I have shorts on. Did I hear the news about Cuba? Yes. Oh fuck, that's what I was gonna do. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. Because I was like, there was something else that I had saved. Because I was just like, whenever it happened, I was like, is this real life? Bro, is this fucking real life? Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully that's... This is crazy.
They built this great military. I said, you'll never have to use it, but sometimes you have to use it. And Cuba's next, by the way, but pretend I didn't say that, please. Pretend I didn't say that.
I swear to God. I swear to God, you guys. I truthfully, with my whole chest, believe that this is his dementia and he wasn't supposed to say that out loud. And I know that we've tiptoed around the Cuba idea and that we've thought about doing that. Sorry, I'm like super thirsty. I know that he's talked about it or whatever, but it hasn't, like, he hasn't said that shit.
Please, 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 media, please disregard that statement. Thank you very much.
I want you to know that now all of us normal people, all of us clear-headed, midnight, all of us clear-headed people with our frontal lobe still intact, we know that when you hold a press conference, if you say something, that's it, bro. There's no Control-Alt-Delete. There's no rewind. Once you've said it, it's out there. I think that his brain doesn't realize that. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure that he's said that in the past to people, but he has power over them. So they, yeah, of course, boss. Oh, I'd forgotten. You know what I mean? Kind of like whenever you and your friend talk about, you know, your ex and whatever, like, you know, forget that I said anything. You know what I mean? So, is that kind of how it is? Like, is this best friend code, but he's just like, his brain is so fucking far gone that he doesn't realize that? Is that what that is? You said go to Instagram, what? They just made an announcement involving Cuba. Oh. Daily Mail? Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, well, extremely breaking news. I guess we're gonna figure this out together. Jesus Christ. Daily Mail. Why am I not following them? I thought I was. Anyways.
Exposed a warship heading towards Iran by logging a run on Strava. A French officer tracked.
That didn't just drop, though. Or is that... Damn, this thing. It's like... It's not loading anything. Oh, is it this? No?
Birds around the world.
Nope. What are you talking about? Send me a link. Because I don't see it. Whatever you're talking about is not on here. That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, thank you, Midnight. Yeah, I don't... Conspiracy theories. Listen, FBI agent, I want you to know that I'm gonna find it. You know I will. Like, you know, oh my god. This is crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to that little clip then. But yeah.
Cuba's next.
There, oh, that was it. But as far as Cuba and everything that's happening goes, we are going to even, okay, hypothetically, we would be okay for the Iran war, which I don't think that we are. We have invaded, we keep invading countries and we keep threatening to invade other countries. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, here we go. All right. Why is it not even... Oh.
There's no energy. So this is Cuba, and there is no electricity anywhere because there's no oil, there's no energy. And this is what it looks like. Except that hotel, because it's a 5-star hotel. That's it. So this is Cuba.
Who owns the 5-star hotel that still has power in Cuba? Primarily owned by the Cuban military conglomerate GESA. I'm a child. No, I'm looking it up. Whenever I speak into the mic like that, just know that I just don't want to type it because like I don't want you guys to hear this like of me like my little like nails slipping off the keyboard, because like the keyboard that I have, oh, she's not gonna raise up, but it's like one of these, like the like antique ones, so like my fingernails can go through, but the way that I have to type is I basically have to type like tippy teep on there, like tippy tops. So it's just like, well, you know what, I'll just fucking talk into the mic and just do that. But yeah, I'm just like, is that... I was gonna say if that was a Trump hotel, I would lose my fucking mind. You guys would see me scream. I don't know where Douglas is. Douglas, oh, did you write to me? He's popped up. He popped up just sort of. Douglas, oh, you can't see his little ears. Oh, I'm trying to, like, he is right in this little spot right there. So if he like pops up, that's where he's gonna be. Hi, what are you doing, little man? I'm so proud of him. I'm so fucking proud of him. He is doing so well. He turned on a fucking dime one day. Like, I brought him back home from the vet, and he immediately was just, like, loving on me. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But I'm fine with it. He is such a sweet boy. He's such a soft boy. Oh my God. But I think that he's gonna be really more active in the scene. So he's probably gonna be all over the place. But he's been, like, laying in that little bed and stuff. But anyways, sorry. My fosters get me riled up. I'll just talk all day about them. God. I can't. That's crazy. Didn't he just say that he was gonna attack the power grid for Iran? In fact, I'm just gonna, like, let me find it. Holy shit. Here we go. Let me unmute that.
His threat that on leaving Iran, he said we might be blowing up and completely obliterating all of their electric generating plants, oil wells, Harg Island, and possibly all desalinization plants. Under international law, striking civilian infrastructure like that is generally prohibited. Why is the president threatening what would amount to
She got lip filler. Sorry.
potentially a war crime with the U.S. military? And how do you square that with the administration repeatedly saying that the U.S. does not target civilians?
Look, the president has made it quite clear to the Iranian regime at this moment in time, as evidenced by the statement that you just read, that their best move is
Also, what's going on with this little spot on her?
to make a deal, or else the United States Armed Forces has capabilities beyond their wildest imagination, and the president is not afraid to use them. That's not what I said.
No, does anybody else see that on her? Like, I'm sorry to, like, we'll continue on, but, like, I'm gonna rewatch that with her muted because I need to hyper focus, because that looks like she has a fucking black eye, and I could just be, like, on a black eye tangent because last week we were talking about a streamer hitting his wife.
Said Garrett, and you're saying the word potential for a reason, because I'm sure some experts are telling you that in your ear to try to ask me that question. Of course, this administration and the United States Armed Forces will always act within the confines of the law, but with respect to achieving the full objectives of Operation Epic Fury, President Trump is going to move forward unabated, and he expects the Iranian regime to make a deal with the administration.
To that end, which of those objectives would destroying a desalinization plant most help?
Haley, go ahead.
Thanks, Caroline.
The president posted this morning about his threat that on leaving Iran, he said we might be blowing up and completely obliterating all of their electric generating plants, oil wells, Harg Island, and possibly all desalinization plants. Under international law, striking civilian infrastructure like that is generally prohibited. Why is the president threatening what would amount to potentially a war crime with the U.S. military? And how do you square that with the administration repeatedly saying that the U.S. does not target civilians?
Look, the president has made it quite clear to the Iranian regime at this moment in time, as evidenced by the statement that you just read, that their best move is to make a deal, or else the United States Armed Forces has capabilities beyond their wildest imagination, and the president is not afraid to use them. That's not what I said, Garrett, and you're saying the word potential for a reason, because I'm sure some experts are telling you that in your ear to try to ask me that question. Of course, this administration and the United States.
That is a war crime. What they are talking about, hitting a desalinization plant, hitting power plants, that is a war crime. And I really wonder, like, is that what's happening with Cuba? They literally just talked about it with Iran. And Trump literally said, I'm going to take on Cuba. So is that, is that what's happening here? Oh, let me move that over. There we go. I mean, it would make sense. It would be on brand. And I mean, not for nothing, I question if the US government, over the ages even, kept Puerto Rico, once we obtained it, kept Puerto Rico like low, like ready to go off grid any second. I wonder if they did that on purpose because now, because they don't really have power. You know what I mean? And that would be the easiest way to take down a whole system, is take down the power. Like, now, that's crazy. So, all of the, like, I'm sure that the hospitals have generators, but how long? Oh, wait, no, because they don't have, oh my God. Oh my God. Dudes, this is fucking unreal. This is absolutely fucking unreal. Y'all, the amount of death that, like, in Cuba, the amount of death that's happened already, just based off of, like, just me thinking about the hospitals, NICU babies, anyone in ICU, people during surgery. Whoa. I'm going to take on Cuba because I'm big and strong. I have the biggest hands you'll ever see. My schlong is very impressive. It's a solid 3.5 inches when solid. Exactly. Kaiju, how are you doing? But yeah, like, this is crazy. This is a war crime. What are we talking about? Like, how are people even questioning this? This is, like, we are so evil. Like, this is so evil. If we attack Iran's nuclear, or not nuclear, their desalinization plants and their that, like, I honestly, it's not surprising because, like, the United States bombed a school. At least Iran's nice enough to just threaten our colleges. At least they know to cap it at adults. So, because Iran's been threatening to bomb US-based colleges overseas, in, like, the UAE and Saudi Arabia and stuff. So, but hey, look at that. They're like, oh, we're going after the colleges. Insane. This is crazy shit, guys. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So, there was a Army helicopter flyby, an Apache helicopter flyby to Kid Rock's house. Let me see if I can actually find the video of that, because I was just like, this can't be real. Same Apache helicopter that flew over the No Kings protest this weekend as an intimidation tactic. Same thing that they did with the Epstein survivors whenever they spoke outside, if we remember that, if we recall that. Recall. Oh my God. The accents are coming out. Kid Rock helicopter video. Oh, Politico, give me a good video, baby. Oh, no, we have to go straight to the fucking source. Ugh. By the way, it says White House on there. He, literally designed his house to look like a part of the White House. Supposedly. I haven't looked into it. I really don't care to. I just assume so because he's such a bootlicker. So, but this Apache fucking helicopter gets to have a Apache helicopter run by his house, and this shit is actually being investigated now. 2 videos posted by Kid Rock to social media Saturday show the country rock artist applauding and saluting the Apache helicopter as it hovers over his pool before flying off. Major Montrell Russell, a spokesperson for the Army, said in a statement that the Army has begun an administrative review to assess the mission and verify compliance with regulations and airspace requirements. The Army will take appropriate action if it finds violations took place. Let's fucking hope so. Let's fucking hope so. The Army is aware of a video circulating of the AH-64 helicopter operating in the vicinity of a private residence in the Nashville area, which is, oh, sorry, it wasn't the LA protest, it was the Nashville protests. Because it was the same Apache helicopter. So, he had me fucked up because he was talking about fucking Gavin Newsom, which we know that he wants him as his third with him and RFK, but that's neither here nor there. What a fucking waste of our taxpayer fucking money when we have people out here fucking starving to death, not able to afford their rent, not being able to afford to survive, and like Miss Midnight said, like gas prices in Arizona rising to $4 to $6 depending on which station. This is fucking insane. This is criminal. This is beyond insane. People can't pay to get gas to go to work. And we have the fucking first lady walking out with a goddamn robot next to her that's autonomous. Because that's not going to take our jobs. Fucking gotta be kidding me. Then you have goddamn fucking Lindsey Graham out here living the best fucking life in goddamn Disneyland. Despite the government shutdown, which, by the way, government shutdown time again. Wow, weren't we just here? Weren't we just here, the government shutdown? It feels like we were. You have a conspiracy theory, hear you out, that this was deliberate, that they knew that they were going to eventually take on Iran, and that's why they didn't want us to have electric vehicles, because they knew that they would be able to, like, make us even poorer and have to, like, do the worst jobs or things like that, or become literal slaves for the 1%. Because we can't afford to even, like, go to get food, because we can't even afford, because everything in our country is spread out really far, except for in certain cities like Chicago's. Oh, about the robot? Oh, okay. Go for it. Oh, that it's an alien? I saw that one. Wow, I'm very opinionated today. Very, very conspiracy driven. What if? That's a real Melania. I'm a monster. I've been on some shit today, guys. Anyways, yeah, Lindsey Graham out here in fucking like Magic Kingdom, showing Lindsay strolling in the tangled area of Magic Kingdom Friday night carrying a bubble wand. Guys, how often have I told you guys that that's a homosexual? Yep. And of course, I feel like, of course he likes Tangled. Of course he does. He likes a girl that's been trapped up in a tower. Also Finn. He's in it for Finn, isn't he? He's in it for Finn, isn't he? Flynn? Flynn. My bad. He's in it for Flynn. This motherfucker is obsessed with Tango because he loves Flynn. I don't want to. I can't fault him, but also I have to. Of course he likes a Backstreet Boy style like haircut on a guy. Of course he does. Anyways, I'm sorry. But yeah, Lindsey Graham out here living his best life while the GOP is weighing to cut our health care again. Woo! Because we need to fund the Iran war along with fucking ICE agents. Because it's not enough that we are taking human beings off the street that are, much of them are legal U.S. citizens, but our system is so goddamn flawed that it takes fucking 8 years or more to get through the goddamn system to even be able to get your citizenship. Yeah, let's take all the money that we could have used to fix immigration, to make it accessible, to make it to where America can be a melting pot, to where we can be a better country. But no, we gotta make our place a white nationalist country. I swear to God, I know in my heart of hearts, and I'm sure, like, I haven't seen any reports of it, but I know in my heart of hearts that they're taking indigenous people. That's why I was talking about the protest and being like, listen, if you can run in that costume, do whatever the fuck. Because that goddamn picture of Lady Liberty getting fucking arrested, let me find it. God, great. Great time. That was incredible work. Because it literally flooded the media, did exactly what it was supposed to do. Like, Lady Liberty arrested LA. Lady Liberty arrested LA. The big thing about this is that come on, why are you doing this? Thank you. But having Lady Liberty arrested, that picture, that's the best fucking photo, dudes. That's so good. That's so good. But, like, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's getting us talking. It's getting this in the media. It's showing that ICE protests are really happening, that people on the street are getting arrested for peacefully protesting, that we are showing the hypocrisy. This shows the hypocrisy. This is a picturesque version of hypocrisy. Because our liberty, our freedoms are dying. Now, mind you, do I believe that protesting, helps to an extent? I do. But however, God damn it, just come out of the woodwork. Thank you. Let me go back to what I was saying. Do I think that peacefully protesting is going to work entirely? No. Do I think that we need to take a page from my ancestry? Just one page. Mostly the French Revolution page. Drop, you fool. Just saying. So no, not everything's gonna work. And I know that there's like a lot of people that are making fun of the No Kings protest, which that's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Understandable. Because again, yes, not everything is going to work. Peacefully protesting is not necessarily going to be the caveat that gets it fixed. Because let's face it, everybody's calling for the fucking Nuremberg trials, but what happened at Nuremberg? Scapegoats fell, the rest of them escaped to Argentina, who happened to also rule with the United States and Israel that slavery wasn't a horrifying thing that happened to people in this world. Like, we voted against that. We voted against, and it's no surprise that it's those 3 states or countries or whatever. Like, the Nuremberg trials were a joke. The Nuremberg trials were a fucking joke. They weren't what we should be looking for. We are looking for French Revolution. We are not looking for anything but that, because in the French Revolution, I don't think that anybody was scapegoated. I think it was everybody was gone. As far as I've seen, now mind you, white history, so. But as far as I know, the French Revolution, they got rid of fucking everybody. Everybody stood trial. Everyone saw their day in court. Now, am I literally calling for execution? Pedophiles. But everybody else, trial. Life, prison, whatever. I don't want house arrest. I don't want them to be able to escape to another fucking country. We don't need another Nuremberg. We do need justice. To the nth degree. We need another French Revolution. French Revolution 2.0. America style. You know? We need something that's bigger than this, because these people think that they can get away with literally torturing human beings in cages. There are so many children in these facilities that are pregnant, being held away. We already know about the Epstein files. We already know about that. We already know that we have a facility, an ICE facility, that has a portion of it called the Blue Butterfly Wing, where all the young girls are being held, especially the pregnant ones, down in Texas. What are, like, this is crazy. I'm glad to see that white people are out there and protesting. And I know that I said it on like my stories or whatever, that I'm like, it's not a place for black and brown people or indigenous people, because not for nothing, they're going to take you. They look at me and then they look at you standing next to me. They're going to take you. I can't let that fucking happen. I'm too crazy for that shit, bro. No self-preservation on this one. I'm gonna go attack dog. And it's not. And I fucking hate that too. Because we should all be standing shoulder to shoulder. We should have been doing that this whole time. We should have been doing that this whole fucking time. But we sat on the sidelines. And then on the flip side of that coin, part of me, like, I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, was I wrong to say that, like, you know, black and brown people and indigenous people really shouldn't be at these protests? And then I thought to myself, I was like, well, one, you know that they're going to take them, and they have a less chance. Because say they take an indigenous person and they have their paperwork for the reservation, they have their driver's license or whatever, what's to stop that ICE agent from looking at that person who has been here since before white people? What's to stop them from looking at them and going, we don't recognize reservation paperwork as formal paperwork? What's going to happen to them? And then I also thought, I was like, also, not for nothing, when historically black and brown and indigenous people protest, white people sit out. And I sat there and thought about it, and I was like, as I was doing like my you know, take on fashion and politics and how it's been used as a way to, like, say, no, I'm not for this, I'm against this, or I'm for this thing, or whatever. And as I sat there and I was like, okay, the Zoot Suit riots, no white people. You know, you had, you know, Black Panthers, obviously, you know, white people weren't involved. The Pink Panthers were a thing, but have some conflicting, like, every time I look up it's really, it's so fucking hard because of the fucking Pink Panther cartoon to be able to look up, like, how they coexisted or if they coexisted, but that the Pink Panther group was the LGBT group, and I still to this day wonder why I don't see anything with them. Maybe they've changed into something, but again, everything that I try to look up about it is like shaded by the fucking Pink Panther TV show and whatever. Um yeah, they're trying to pretend and act like they didn't know that they're talking with indigenous people. They know. Exactly. Um Oh, I'm sorry, Minai, I missed that. You know how the robots are trying to take our water, or at least trying to yeah, they're trying to build stuff. Yeah, with all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, that they're trying, they apparently, robots have their own like social media that they made for themselves, supposedly. I don't know how, like, I haven't gotten into that because I've been dealing more with like actual stuff that's really like that I know is concrete right this second, before I trip down a fucking rabbit hole that I will suck down into, and I'll probably come out still normal, but like I'll be like side-eyeing certain things and being like, um but yeah, like I was sitting there thinking back on like a lot of the movements where there's been so many that non-white people have been the forefront of, and I see no white people supporting. You know what I mean? Through like history, you have like, I don't know, it's really kind of fucking embarrassing to look back on history and see like maybe one or two white faces in the crowd as supporting roles, and I'm not saying that we should amplify our voices more than them, at by no stretch of the imagination. They've been screaming this from the mountaintops, but specifically for like the protests right now with the No Kings and the anti-ICE protests, those are two protests that it does stress me out, if like, because I know white supremacy, and it makes me go, oh fuck, please God, no. Like, please, not them. Any of us white folk, like any of us. I don't know. Whatever, the creators are going after water next, like, oh, midnight. Shit. Yeah. You might, that kind of sounds a bit too realistic. Uh-oh. Why do our why do our billionaire oligarchs, white supremacists, have to be such shitty people? I mean, white supremacists are shitty people, but why are they this way? Why are they doing this? Why they have to? Just come and, yeah, no, yeah, no, we're just saying, we're just speculating, we're just thinking. But if you're gonna come for anybody, I don't want to pay my taxes anymore. So, what you gonna do? But anyways, like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, the whole, you know, don't go to protests and cosplay. I'm like, go to protests and cosplay if you know for a fact you can run in it, or you can like do the thing. You know what I mean? She's very obviously like, she has her running shoes on. She's good. She's doing the thing. I don't know. Oh, Kathy Griffin. I hate her and love her at the same time. Oh, wait, is she like... Because I will turn on a dime. This, like... But either way, I hope everybody that did go to the protest did so peacefully, had, you know, a good time. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like I hope that everybody like felt like they made a difference, felt less alone, because that's another thing about these protests. Even though that, again, I don't feel like, no, they really aren't doing everything that we need them to do, but it's making people feel less alone. It's making people feel like we can do something, which we can, but with the midterms coming up, we have to focus on that shit immediately. And speaking of the midterms, really quick before I get into like 2 funny clips of news, which will really make your day, I'm fairly certain. But I wanted to get into this one last little tiny bit before. Oh, I was trying to find this picture, but it's being a dick. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, there we go. All right. So, quick little news thing. Aaron Parnas did, what was it? Saw chill high school teacher going the protest. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go, but the veteran gets a huge salute from me. That's awesome. I love that your history teacher went. That's great. All right, Nebraska news. So if you do know anybody in Nebraska, this is definitely something that you will want to share with them.
Out of Nebraska. If you don't know, there is a very competitive Senate race in Nebraska. There's an independent candidate, Dan Osborne, running against a Republican incumbent. Nebraska is a deep red state. Honestly, the only time you could see polling even this close is when you have an independent up against a Republican. Democrats in the state are generally supporting the independent candidate. But what's happening right now is Republicans are trying to essentially allow a Democratic candidate to run as the Democrat against this independent, against this Republican, to siphon votes away from the independent. And well, CNN has now uncovered that this Democratic candidate that Republicans want on the ballot actually attended a Republican training. This training was just months before he filed for Senate. He told CNN that he is a, quote, free thinker, this Democratic candidate, and voted for Trump. The Democrats in the state, the Democratic State Party chair, is saying that this is a major problem and that Republicans want him on the ballot to trick voters. So spread the word, follow for more.
I need it, and honestly, not even just Nebraska, but I need everyone to be aware that there are going to be snakes in the grass. You will have to check on your races and check with your local volunteer groups that will know and research if these motherfuckers are doing this shit. We have to stay vigilant. That is going to be something that will happen because Republicans know that they're not going to win and they've already been snaky. This is going to be what they're going to do. They're going to be snaky here. Continuing on. The funny news. Let's go. A golden toilet statue is now at the Lincoln Memorial. Absolutely incredible. In a time of unprecedented division, escalating conflict, and economic turmoil, President Trump focused on what truly mattered: remodeling the Lincoln bathroom in the White House. Incredible. I know that's a throne fit for a king is what it is called. I think that is absolutely hysterical and very well done. Whoever came up with this, kudos. You fucking did it. That's great. Because it's true. And speaking of the Lincoln Memorial bathroom, Trump has trashed over his gaudy bathroom or his gaudy bathroom, his gaudy, what do you call it? Oh my God. No. The, oh my God, the ballroom. Jesus Christ. I just, like, my brain was like, bathroom, 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 bathroom. No. So Trump's ballroom apparently has disastrous flaws. And we've talked about this before. But now, like, again, the ballroom is still destroyed. There's nothing there. Like, still to this day, how much do you want to bet that nothing happens? That nothing gets built? Actually, that reminds you of something. Your favorite band, Nightwish, had a golden toilet on the music video Noise, and I feel like that was criticism towards the White House and orange shithead, right? Yeah. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. That's the thing about, like, yeah, and we've talked about this. The stairs to nowhere, the misaligned windows. Everybody's talking about how this is definitely an AI schematic for the building. It's not even an actual, like, a real blueprint of the building and what it's supposed to look like. This was AI. So absolutely fucking incredible. This, I wonder if it's even gonna get built. Between this and the war and, like, taking migrants, white people are lazy. We're not fucking building shit. Come on. Come on. Like, when? Tell me. In history, when? When have we not? But speaking of, you know, working hard and back-breaking labor, the White House unveils the Only Farms website, and it's onlyfarms.org. And I want you to know there is a website called onlyfarmers.com, and it's a dating website for farmers that once upon a time me and my friend made a profile on because we were drunk at a party late night, and we were like, let's do this, and a bunch of us said, that's a great idea, let's fucking do this. And it's, as far as I know, it's supposed to be, oh yeah, and it's also supposed to be deliberate play on the adult website OnlyFans. And I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. But it's, the nation's agricultural sector is struggling with high fuel costs and high fuel and fertilizer costs as a result from Trump's global tariff scheme. So Trump announces steps and means to ease burdens Friday, including a new small business administration loan that will increase guarantees 90% for lenders with small businesses in the agricultural industry and 75 from the current 75%. But, like, Trump said the new guarantees would cover costs of vegetables, grain, and seed, as well as cattle, pig, poultry, as well as cattle, pig, and poultry producers. But, like, apparently this Only Farmers thing is, like, the way that you sign up. And I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I wish that this was a joke. This is so real that I need you to understand, like, this is a real fucking thing that happened. Oh, also, I don't know if hey, teardrops! You know, some farmers in Arizona that do the fuel issues. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's crazy. Also, Trump is still doing, children pageants at Mar-a-Lago, as I found out. I almost forgot about that part. Do you guys know about that? I'm, like, dude's fucking screaming. You know what I mean? Let's see. Trump children's pageant at Mar-a-Lago. March 2026. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to find the actual photos because I was like, whoa. Like, this was at his facility. Insane. No worries, Midnight. Thank you so much for hanging out. But yeah, so, and like, I don't, anytime I point things out like this, I always feel like I'm being like white, but not for nothing, but the pictures of the girls, like, there were a little, like, there's more black and brown girls than there were during before, you know, with like, I don't believe the Epstein ring is done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that the Epstein ring is over. And knowing that people, that there are disappearances happening at these, at the ICE facilities, and girls are winding up pregnant, and they're moving them down to Texas to have the babies, and the beauty pageants are still going, and I'm seeing more brown girls in there. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help but wonder if that's connected. You know what I mean? And it could be just me looking into things a little too deep, or, you know, I'm just trying to see something that, you know, whatever, but like everything that's been lining up is just, you know what I mean? Like, is it wrong of me to feel like now I'm looking into it a little, like, where I'm like, okay, we have, you know, all these beauty pageants before, there was like, you know, one or two black and brown girl that, you know what I mean? Because like it is very well documented in those Epstein files that they were like, how dare you bring me this type of girl? And that Jeffrey Epstein was trying to, like, he was very white race driven, you know what I mean? And I've said it, that I'm like, but what about the fact that now all the eyes are on white kids, because that you know, not saying that there wasn't any, but like the majority was that, and a lot of it's not being broadcast either. You have to actually be in the Epstein files, like looking at it, to find that they did traffic black and brown girls, and then find out, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't help it but look at that and just get really sick to my stomach and really question if this is connected in any way, shape, or form. Does that feel like, am I off base on that? I feel like maybe I might be off base on that, but it feels like there's a snake crawling out, like crawling underneath the globe. You know what I mean? And it's just, you can feel it. These people are monsters. So I literally can't put anything fucking past them. Because would you? Would you believe that they didn't do shit like this? Like, I believe it firmly that they're like doing this crazy shit in the background. And I don't know. Do we really know that the people that are getting deported, are they really being deported? We know people are still on Epstein Island. We know that Zorro Ranch never got fucking looked at or searched. We know for a fact that they've had years to be able to cover that shit up at Zorro Ranch. I don't know. I just don't trust it, and I really wish that we would work together a little bit harder on everything and stop the fucking infighting on it, because goddamn, like, we are like 2 steps away from like losing everything, dudes. Was I supposed to go to Battle Dome? Oh, I was supposed to play a game. Oh shit. I'm gonna suck at these games. Damn it. Damn it. A lime quiggle pop. How delicious. I got 44 items in here. Shit. I'm gonna get rid of things. Uh-oh. Rotten omelet. Yuck, I think this omelet is gone from being out in the sun too long. Oh. No. I'm tempted to buy another fortune cookie, right? These fortune cookies, they're delicious when they work really well. Oh, gotta put it in the safety deposit box. And let's feed some animals things. I still have to Defender of Neopia springtime gift. Everyone deserves a gift for every season. It doesn't do anything. Watch. This thing is worth a shitload, isn't it? And I'll be like, why? Nope. Sometimes things like that are, and you're just like, what? Why? Why are you like this? But I don't have any room in my thing. Let's feed them. Let's feed all of the animals. Fuck it. Let's feed my horror themed ones all the rotten weird shit. Okay. Fermented slop surprise. Now take a whiff of that fermented aroma. Nosferatu. Hey, thank you so much, Will. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in. She went from dying to starving. Slithering snake taco. Speaking of snakes, this wiggling wonder is slippery on the outside and slimy on the inside. That goes to, I believe, Tiny Top Baby's technically goth up in here. Oh, actually, Ruby Crimson is goth in there. So I'm basically just doing it to the, darker. Oh, no. She wasn't. I was incorrect. I couldn't remember who she was. Sophie stew in a jar. A cozy magical stew with some unusual ingredients. We're gonna give that to Twilight Edward. Delicious. Love that you love that, buddy. Rotten cheese. This stuff makes dung smell sweet in comparison. Yum. We're gonna give that to Lucian's Cravensworth. Wow, that's the tastiest thing I've ever eaten. Thank you. Fucked up, but alright, continuing on. Let's see. Brains and dumplings. These dumplings and brains are quite the delicacy. Actually, you know what? It only makes sense for me to feed any brain item, which I don't know why I haven't done this. I have a zombie Poogle. Why haven't I fed him brains every time? Who doesn't have a brain? This one. All right, feeding them. That means that all the brain stuff. So do I have any more brain items? Meatballs and worms? No. Bone dog? No. Moldy pancakes? No. But anytime that I get brain stuff, because I know that I've had those before, got to do that. Pickled feet. This needs to go to Demon Dog Alert. Thanks the most. That was the most rancid thing I've ever eaten. Okay. All right. Minchie marshmallows. Minchies are tasty when they're marshmallows. Vincent Van Gogh. Yes. He gets marshmallows. That should keep me going for a while. Vincent Van Gogh was dying, but now he's starving. Whenever you name your pet stuff like that, it just cracks me up because I'm just like, that's funny. All right, moldy pancake. Wait, how much? 34 items. We'll keep going. Actually, we'll do the neg nobody found last year. God, that's really stinky. We're going to give that to Mika. Oh, we're going to give it again to Mika. Actually, the fruit basket that you forgot about because fruit bat. A thoughtful gift that has turned into a frightful mess. Gonna give that back to Mika because I realize I skipped Mika. Missed opportunity. I know. But there's so many more opportunities after this. All right. That should be enough of items that I've given. Oh, you know what? Bone dog. Hubert would never sell this, but what does he know? Grumples. How did you know I wanted a bone dog? It's so dumb. I can't. All right. Let's see. Neo coin items. So I did do the Neo, the neg stuff because I wasn't sure, but I got the red desert dunes. Gonna put that in the closet. We got the overgrown strawberry garland. Such big, juicy strawberries. I got a shit, like, again, Neopets is on goddamn lock whenever it comes to their extras and whenever you pay for premium. I'm telling you, it is stupid how good their premium is. Decorative branch archway. This archway is a delight to stand under. And it was a prize for festival year 14 of something. Strawberry printed dress. Oh, yeah. This dress smells like cotton. Great. All right. Mystical or mystic makeup. You'll look simply magical in this magical makeup. Oh, wonderful. I'd hope so. All right. Strawberry braids and bandana wig. It just says this is a Neocash item. They didn't even worry about, like, coming up with anything. It's like, you know what it is. Just either you're gonna wear it or you're not. We don't fucking care. Irradiated sky background. Look at all the colors your eyes can pick up. Wonderful. We got inside a pastry shop background. Oh, shit. The aroma of sweets and baked goods fill this bakery. We love it. Not going to put the wings in there. I haven't really put wings on these characters. I'll probably send it to my side account, though, because I do on that one. Delicious pastries frame. Surrounded by treats. Treats is the best place to be. Oh, my God, it's so cute. I can't. I'm going to leave those because I might actually send those to my side account as well. Okay. Okay. We gotta do the dailies, and I also have to fish. We're gonna do anchor management, but we're gonna also fish. Gotta throw that line in the water. Catch us a big one. Apple bobbing. Not just for the didn't get anything. Cold Sand Shrine. Approach the shrine. Nothing happened. Wah, wah. Forgotten Shore. I see money. 2,000 Neo points. Woo woo. Hells yeah. We're gonna do a fruit machine. Yesterday I was at Dave & Buster's and, like, one of my friends, like, I did not do well. I was the worst out of all of them, and I was like, yeah, my luck is in other departments. Not this and not dating. So both of those things, I'm not good at. What? It didn't say if I got a jelly or not. What the hell? But that's why one of the girls was like, "This is why I gamble," and I was like, "And this is why I don't." And they were like, "Wow, you didn't get any." And I was like, "Nope, nope." But also, I don't really play, like, whenever I go to stuff like that, I don't really care about, like, the toys and stuff that you get. Because, like, they're gonna be cheap things that I'm just gonna want to get rid of anyways. So yeah. I don't tend to play for, like, the intent of getting, like, a bunch of prizes or whatever, because I'm just like, eh. I'm just having fun. It's the same thing with, like, whenever like, my friends, oh shit! 5,720 Neo points. Thanks, Space Fairy. Oh, wait, I gotta do this thing. Bleep. Do I get any food? Any brain food? We're gonna feed I don't want to be here, bruh. Nope. Oh, weak bottled air fairy? Fuck yeah. That's some good shit right there. We're gonna give that to Grumples immediately. Because he needs to, he's so close to leveling into 50, so I can actually, like, get a new, like, extra thing. So, I'm really stoked about it. Alright. Discarded. What? Second. Oh, I guess I didn't put that in there. Anyways. I just noticed that I didn't have my number on there, my sub goal number. And I was like, oh, not on this page apparently. All right. Discarded Grundo. No, wait. I already did that one. My bad. We gotta do a tree surprise. Yeah, I know. I didn't do the ones this weekend. Sometimes I just, if I'm in a hurry, I'm like, I'm not gonna do tree surprise. I just won't. I won't do hardly any of the dailies. So if I'm in a rush, and I was in a rush last night, so I was like, I think it was like 11:30, and I thought to myself, I was like, "Did you play your Neopets?" And I was like, "Oh fuck! Oh, oh, oh! Hey, oh, we gotta play a game. Let's get some Neo coins. Fuck it, fuck it. Games room." Oh, I was about ready to go to the solitaire, and I was like, "What am I doing? That's not fun. That's not fun for you guys." That's not entertaining for you guys. Also, I think what I might do, because, like, I was gonna jump off here a little early, but what I think I might do is do the base of my makeup, because Abby is coming over today to shoot boudoir buggy for IshCon. It's the dumbest fucking thing in the whole wide world. Abby and I really should not be allowed to come up with ideas together in any way, shape, or form, because we are dumb when we come up with them. It is stupid. But either way, we're doing it. We're gonna do the thing. I might make some buggy content, like get some TikToks or something done. Not TikToks, but reels done. I haven't been on TikTok since everything with them being, like, bought by the I country, just in case they're doing the thing. But like, not allowing you to say it. I just realized I probably should stop saying that word just in case. But then I also found out that the OF page that I'm on is also owned by, and I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So at some point, like right now, it's just not feasible for me to move or try to move platforms in that aspect of that specific thing. My spice sauces. I don't know if I'm making any sense because of the code words I have to fucking say. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I know that I can't move them. Like, there's not a movability thing to move them to, like, Fansley, or I don't even know if they're safe either. Like, Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Oh, shit. I didn't see where I was. And I was like, where am I? Oh, shit. No! Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But what I was gonna do is, do some of my makeup while I'm talking about just shit. Random shit. Did want to talk about the No Kings protest just a little bit, just for funsies. Whenever I'm doing that. Where's the Mystery Island Training School? I need my safety deposit box. I need to look for the code stones. Beautiful. Oh. Bingo. Alright, let's see. Gramples. Today's a little crazy, so I know that I'm, like, not gonna do the fortune cookie yet, because I want it to be a week where I'm, like, not doing a shitload of things, so that I can every time, like, set a timer, so every time Grumples is, like, it says, like, oh, after, like, 4 hours, you can come back to Mystery Training School. Normally, I only do it once a day with you guys, but I think whenever I do the fortune cookie, I'm going to actually, like, set a timer, and every time for a week or however long it gives me, I'm going to go into the training school and redo Grumples, because I want to meta that motherfucker. Like, I want him to be fucking buff, dudes. I want it to be nuts. Oh, little Dougie's still back there. Boo. He has a little hidey hole, and I always try to get him out of it, but he likes it, so. It's nice and toasty back there, honestly. Like, putting my hand back there, and, like, now I can actually go into, like, little nooks where he's at and give him scritches, and he doesn't give a shit. But I went to go pet him, and I was like, whoa, it is toasty in there. Like, he's radiating body heat back there. So, he's having a good time. He's having a fun time. All right, Mystery Training School is done. Let's hit him with the lab ray. Nope. All right. Oh, loses 2 levels. I'm gonna be real irate if eventually, like, ones that I zap end up being higher level than Grumples. I'll be very upset. Back to the lab. You know what? Let's customize that one, since now I have, oh shit, wait. I was like, wait a second. The Festival of Negs has begun. Here we go, guys. It's happening. Keep calm. It's fucking happening. Hello. Thank you for coming to this year's Festival of Negs. My name is Zahara. Is it maybe it's Zaria? And I'll be your host. Yes, great job. Say it like that, with your head held high. I'm sure that all the festival goers will feel right at home. No, Kari, I was saying it because they are already here. Oh, my bad. But that's great timing. Now I can give a quick hello to a few participants. I'm so glad to see visitors this year at the Festival of Negs. As you heard, my wonderful assistant, Zaria, will be running this year's event. We've been prepping for it for some time now, so I feel confident that she'll do a great job. With that being said, I'll make my way back to the Negri and let her walk through what you're to do. You got this, Zaria. Thanks, Karia. I will not let you down. Since Kari is still afflicted with the Grey Curse, which we're still not sure about any of that, I volunteer to put this together and run this year's festival. You can probably tell I'm a little nervous. I haven't done the stutter, I'm sorry. But I have practiced all year for this, so I promise I will do my best and live up to the fun standards that Kari set. Okay, for all your newcomers, anyone who would like a refresher, let me explain how the festival works. Deep breath. You practice this over and over again. You can do this. Each day, I will hide a bundle of negs around Neopia, and I will give a clue as to where you can find them. Except for the first and second day of the event, I will only hide one bundle, as I want to give everyone time to get into the swing of things. You can come visit me anytime for clues of each hidden day's location until the end of the festival to find them. Oh, and you have the end of the festival. So basically, this is just going through. I know how to do this. But basically what she does is she will give you a hint. So we have to go to our clues and then do the thing. So with that being said, visit me again whenever you're ready for the first clue. She still has a little thing. We do the thing. Stronger than strong, this substance does be. For beating it must take it if you want your enemies to flee. What? Stronger than strong, this substance does be. For beating it must take you. You know what? I think I know what it is. I think it's the whatever the guy is in this thing. The esophagore. No? It's not? Stronger than strong, the substance does be. For beating it must take. For a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. I don't know. Hey, Deuce, how are you doing? For beating it must take. For a beating it must take. So you have to beat it up for enemies to flee? It's got to be a game of some sort, right? It's got to be a game. But what would it be? I don't know. I don't know. Wait, I don't. For beating. So you have to beat it up if you want your enemies to flee. Maybe. I mean, I went to the fairy thing, but maybe it doesn't. No? No. Rainbow Fountain? I don't think it would be that. For beating it, it makes sure. I don't know. Hey, Abby. Good, sent you a text the other day. I'll have to check. I mean, absolutely. Whenever I go up to VA, I just don't know when I'm gonna be up there. I have no idea. I am gonna have to think about this. I really thought it was the esophagore, but I don't know. Doubtful it's the brain tree. No. Maybe it's just the battle dome. Maybe it's just the battle dome. No. I guess not. Shit, dude. That's hard as fuck. Hold on, let's go to the dip dye negs, because I'm like, read the clue again. It's stronger than strong. This substance does be. For beating it must take. For a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. It's not helpful that it's like hard to like even say. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I think I got all these. Okay, never mind. Stronger than strong, this substance does be. For a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. That's a hard one. And I'm not good at riddles. For being this, I already went to the Battle Dome. It wasn't in there. Because the way that you're supposed to do it is like if you you go to it and it'll pop up at the top, kind of like how whenever like a fairy gives you like coins or whatever. No. Like a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. I don't think it's a hospital, but I'm just like, what? Qua? A beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. Stronger than strong, the substance does be. That's like substance. That's the thing that I'm questioning is like, what do you mean by substance? What's the substance that would make you flee? I don't know. Actually, let's do my makeup while I'm sitting here trying to like figure it out. Because like this year I'm trying not to like just completely cheat or slightly cheat as I've done in the past as well. But like I don't know. Stronger than strong the substance does be for a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. But what do you I'm trying to think. Test your strength? The game. Oh, the game? So I was kind of right. It is a game, right? And of course, like, this is where... Oh, maybe it's not in this. Test your strength is... Oh, wait. I know where it's at. I know where it's at. Maryville. Brightville? Test your strength. Where is it at? Where's the test your fucking strength at, bro? Because God knows that if I try to, like, search it, it's going to be like... You mean nothing. Test... Oh? See, I told you, little nails. Oh, it's in the Haunted Woods. No? Oh, I want a scary stoop, though. Anyways, no? Weird. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes they are really fucking hard. This feels like incredibly hard. Stronger than strong, the substance does be. It's got it, maybe... Huh. Hold on. Where is that at? Let me find it. Nope. I was like, what about defense, not defense magic, but battle magic? Maybe Battle Magic has it, or Wizard Shop. Nope. R.I.P. Flash. R.I.P. That's crazy. Stronger than strong, the substance does be. It really bothers me that it's not Esophagore, because I feel like he's a substance, not a, like, isn't he supposed to be like, or is he a rock? Did I lose my mind? Is he a rock? Is the Esophagore a rock person? But yeah, like, stronger than strong. Now I'm like, this is totally fine, because then I can also get my makeup done whilst I'm doing this. But like, stronger than strong, this substance does be, for beating it must take. Wait. Wait. I think I. Wait. Maybe? No. Because I'm like. I know it's. It sounds almost like it's Punch Bag Bob, but I don't think that he's just a random item. Stronger than strong. Obviously, it's not this. Stronger than strong. I don't know. Oh yeah, I clicked on the magma pool. I was like, I doubt this, but no. Oh, what? Nope. I didn't know that that was a thing. All right. What could it be? That's so to play. No, no. The best thing about the this specific Neopet event is this is actually for everyone. This is not just a buy, you have to buy it. I think that you get extra, like an extra little bit or bob with premium, but I think that that's the only thing that like you'd have to, or like, you know, you could if you really wanted to. I might have to make myself just slightly paler, actually. I might have to go get my white. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my white really fast. Just... What could it be? Stronger than strong's the substance does be. For beating it must take... It must take if you want... Like, do I get any more clues? I thought that sometimes it gives you extra clues. Maybe? Stronger than strong, the substance does be. For beating it... I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to run really fast and grab my white. Rowdy! I'm gonna grab my clown white really fast, and I will be right back. Maybe Douglas will show up. He will be right from this corner. Nope. No Douglas? No Douglas. He says no. How did your stream go, Rowdy? I need to watch the playback. I just haven't had fucking time. Yesterday I didn't get back until like 9 something and I passed right the fuck out. But my friend had a good bachelorette party. She's the most adult of my adult friends. So I was like, yeah, this is going to be a easy fun, you know, bachelorette party. I was like, we're not going to get into anything crazy. Shit's not going to get weird. It's going to be easy time. And I was right. I was right. I told Abby whenever I was like gonna shoot with him or whatever, I told him, I was like, I am not doing the news and having clown makeup on for it. I was like, I already hear enough bullshit with the like nose ring comment, which by the way, can like the Trump people like get a better thing? Can they go after like, I don't know, anything else at this point? And not the eyebrows either, cuz like that's just too easy. And even whenever I take out a nose ring just to like prove a point, they still go after it. They're like, "Oh, you have a nose ring." And it'll be people that haven't commented on anything. Also, there's a girl that I think is hitting on me on mine because she keeps on coming back after I talk to her or after I keep commenting on her shit. She keeps coming at me, but like in a flirty kind of way, and I'm asexual. I'm confused. Is she like, I think she's hate flirting with me, but I'm not entirely sure. It was so much fun, 7 hours long. Fuck yeah. But if you want the tea, I gotta go around 4 hours. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit it up on the 4 hour marker. Yeah, shit's crazy. Racists don't belong anywhere. Homophobes don't belong anywhere. Transphobes don't belong anywhere. Bye. You only belong in the Trump territory. See ya. Like, GTFO. Bye. So, yeah, it's fucking nuts. One of the guys messaged me and was like, you know that, like, I might be getting one dude confused. I'll have to double check with you, Rowdy, because I was like, he talked to me like I had said something to him, and I was like, getting you confused with someone else, bro. Like, some of the guys I can keep straight, and then other of the guys I can't because, like, I just face blind. So, like, I have no idea, but one of them was like, you know that I don't support Trump. And I was like, you're asking me to remember someone. I'm not good at that. So yeah, it was craziness. Getting pale. Getting pale. Already pale what I'm talking about. What the fuck? I literally can't think of what this neg is. What do you think? Like, guys, what do you think? Stronger than strong, the substance does be. For beating it must take, or a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. And I do believe that it's where, like, you don't have to, like, play the battle dome, because, like, my brain is going, what if you have to fight Punching Bag Bob? Because that would make sense. Punching Bag Bob, because that, I mean, stronger than strong, the substance does be. For a beating it must take if you want your enemies to flee. He's one of the first people that you battle in the battle dome because he's a 0-0. Like, he's literally a punching bag. So I like, it's really bothering me, and I really don't want to look it up because, like, to me that sounds like Punching Bag Bob. Wait a second, hold on. Before I even click on this, just in case, clicking on high scores, I don't know why, but I'm just like, maybe ghoul catchers. Oh. Pet games. It just feels like it's Punching Bag Bob. You know what I mean? Right? It's in the Battle Dome. Battlepedia. I doubt that this is it, but Oh, does it not say punch? Oh, no, it doesn't. R.I.P. Although, that's good to know. I didn't realize that the Battlepedia was actually the weapons. That's cool. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Did you see the clips on Tats and Toy? No, actually, someone messaged me and was like, "Hey, have you seen this?" And I was like, "Not yet, but I will." Where is he at? Where's that little bastard at? Punching bag. There he is. Punch bag, Bob. But see, he's a 0. I doubt. He says that he has 5,000. I only have 5, which I know is not the case, but is that what it's supposed to do? Oh, that's why. It's just like until you are done, I guess. Don't tell me that I got into a battle for no reason. Oh, I guess that's what it is you're supposed to just, like, I guess learn how things are supposed to just work. Which I never did. I just skipped over Punching Bag Bob. But I feel like this is just not, there wasn't a point to this, and I just went through this for no fucking reason. Want on that one. So let's just beat the shit out of Punching Bag Bob while I'm slowly crying because he's taking forever. Oh no, he's like, okay, maybe can I exit out? When you find out where they are, when I find out where they are, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, my question is it, like, I wish they gave you, like, the opportunity to, like, ask one more question or, like, get a follow-up. Is it, you said that I'm gonna be mad. It's something stupid, isn't it? It's something really fucking stupid, isn't it? Fuck. And don't tell me I'm gonna be stuck in this purgatory with Punching Bag Bob for the rest of my life. Because it sounds like Punching Bag Bob, right? Hold on, I want to try this one more fucking time. God damn it. No, I was like, is it the next? Like the neggery? Is it the fucking neggery? Because beating egg beat neggery. So it is it is the negs. Fucking where's, I don't even know where it's at. Oh, a new pet. Oh shit. Yeah, but where is the neggery? Hold on. Neopets neggery. Nagari. No, where's the location? Where's the location? Because isn't there a neggery in the thing? Right? For the negs? The egg negs? I want a witchy neg. I know. I hate what they named the eggs. I understand why they did, but I also really hate it because it's just a little too close for comfort on that, where I'm just like, I really It's in the ice caves? Get the fuck out. Wait a second. I went to the Negri. It doesn't have it. Cause I was like, that's where it would be, cause like you beat an egg. Lol. Like, that's what I originally thought, and I was like, please don't tell me it's that stupid. Cause in my head, I was like, please don't. If you want to give me a subtle hint, that's fine. Yeah. Cause I'm trying to like not cheat this whole time, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year, whenever I was doing it, I was checking it every single time. Like, I was like on the Neopets website going, where is it at? I think I was streaming then. Was I already streaming? Because if I was, then that means that I most certainly lied to you guys. But I'm trying not to this year because, like, I do have fun with, like, searching for them. But sometimes they get fucking hard. And I just don't have that ability to, like, you know, it's a shop. Okay. All right. Then that means... So I was kind of... I think it's got to be, like, a battle dome, kind of like a, you know, battle magic situation. I thought it was in the Healing Springs, but I think it's probably in the Fairy City and probably in the weapon shop. Nope. But it is a weapon shop. No. I was like, I doubt that it's a soup kitchen, but you never know. No. No. Hold on, I'm gonna look down here because sometimes I can't tell. No. It's going to be in a battle thing, I think. I just went and checked all the Battle Dome shops when I knew it wasn't Bob. Yeah, that's why I was like, it's got to be a Battle Dome thing. That's why I went to the Battle Dome shops, those two in the main area, because sometimes they're in there, sometimes they're not. Let's see. Spooky food. Haunted weaponry? No. Enchanted cobweb? Oh, to block attacks? Nice. Hold on. Is there... Wait, there's shops up here, right? Doesn't... No, it doesn't. Fuck. It's like... What? What am I doing? Alright. Where is my powder? Gotta blend this face, you know what I mean? Like, gotta blend out that. Oh. Yeah. Give me some contour, baby. Oh, you know what? Ozempic. Contour, baby. If the men find out that we can shapeshift, they will tell the church. All right. No. The other issue is that some of these places have, like, extra... You know what? Neopets list of shops. I'm not even gonna fuck around. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not even gonna... There we go. This is what I was asking for. Kayla's potion shop, probably. Nope. Also, Kayla's potion shop? Potionry? It's gotta be this one. Nope. It's gotta be one of the battle shops. I swear to God. and I'm gonna be so mad if not. But the good news is that I can just clicky click on all these instead of, I don't know, being completely inept to where everybody's gonna be like, Jen, haven't you played this since you were a child? And I'll be like, yeah, and I still don't know. Ask me the streets around my old house growing up. Fuck, ask me the streets around me now. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention. Dang it. That's what you did, right? But that's the thing is, like, I know that it's in one of these weapon shops. I know it is. Because whenever what is it? The stronger than strong this substance does be. To me, I was like, it's either esophagore because I think that he's a substance, or is he a rock? I don't know. But I knew that it had to have been like possibly a potion, but then I also thought about like, well, Bob, because aha! Which one was it? Mashalite Marvels? Okay. Oh, shit. Teardrops, I know that you picked the Neg of Fear. What was it? Also, hold on. Yeah, I knew you did. Listen, I was like, should I get that one? What'd you get? Is it anything worth it? Is it worth it? Because I was like, either that or the detective Neg, because like I love detective shit. But also, can we like let me get really up in this. What does that look like to you? This little guy. Doesn't that look like the beast from Over the Garden Wall? That's the beast from Over the Garden Wall. Dark water background. That's literally a part of Over the Garden Wall. Dark water. You know what's going to end up happening is Teardrops and I are going to end up with the same stuff, by the way. Oh, shit. I am incorrect. We did not get the same thing. I got a fridge of spooky food and paranormal pasta. You know what? I kind of like this. I kind of like that. Because I was like, man, you and I are going to be like having the same stuff. So it's not going to be as like exciting to be like, what'd you get? What did you get? So I was kind of like sad that I was going to miss out on that with you. But like, I got some paranormal pasta and a fridge of spooky food. You sent what I got? No, don't worry about it. Like, I literally, there's a good chance that I might get it. So I wouldn't send me anything until the very end. So I won't accept it. I won't accept it until the very end. Because literally, there's a good chance that you and I would get the water one anyways. Or that I might get the water one later. Because some of those I'll be like, yeah. Other one, like if it comes back up with this one, I'll be like, I'll check it. Like I can't help it. I'm always gonna pick the spooky shit. Maybe wouldn't eat any of this food unless it's a dare. That's cute. Don't feed it to Grumples. Put it in the closet. Put it in the closet. Let's actually look at some of that stuff that I put in the closet. Just real fast. Before I jump off here so I can get the rest of my makeups done. Because technically, I'm about 15 minutes away from actually having my entire face done. It doesn't seem like it, but it won't be if I'm on stream because it takes me a lot longer. Because I'm more concentrated on you guys. All right. I just want to see these. Oh, Grumple. Oh my gosh. That's cute. We're just going to keep popping these on him until like... Oh, actually... what's obstructing? That's obstructing. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh. scroll properly. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Can't really see it, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh. Let's take these away, and... Oh, Grumples is hairless. Tyrannosauruses did have hair. What are you doing, Grumples? Decorative archway. Oh, it's cute. Strawberries. Oh. Oh. Look at Grumples with his little eyeshadow. Oh. We'll not be saving any of those, but we just wanted to see it. But this is such a cute little background. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Meta pick. Okay, cool. Because I was like, don't send me anything until this all, like, all the neg stuff is over, because, like, there is so much shit that comes out with the neg stuff and with doing the dip dye eggs. So again, Neopets does amazing at stuff like that. They are on top of their shit. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. It's about that time anyways, but I need to get the rest of my makeup and stuff on so I can get some photos done, because Abby and I are fucking stupid. And we have the dumbest shit that we're planning. Oh my god. Oh, we're ridiculous. It looks like Solid is... Oops. It looks like Solid is doing some game dev stuff, which we love. We love to see. But we're gonna go say hello over to Solid while he's doing some game dev stuff. But if you are on YouTube, unfortunately, it doesn't let me raid over. But you can always find me on my other social media platforms, jennasaywhat.com/links. You'll find all the links there in the description. They range from mild sauce all the way up to spicy. You'll know what I mean when you see it. And I will be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And actually, Monday through Friday, what am I doing? I'm actually on this whole week. No! Friday, I have a wedding. A wedding! Anyways, I'm gonna go get the rest of my face done. Let's go say hello to Solid. I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Have a great night, guys. See ya! Damn it, it still is not working. Son of a bitch. Anyways. Oh, there it goes! Hey! See you guys! Let's go say hi to Solid. Bye!
Hello! Jenna